I'm here with Nik Slauenwhite. Hey Nik.
How are you today?
I'm excellent, thank
Okay.
you. Nik is a student at Durham College, and he was actually a student of mine at Durham College. I was teaching communications. He's in the marketing program.
Yes.
Right? Awesome. Okay, I think you're finished your second year in the marketing program, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So I wanted to introduce Nik because I know he has some really amazing projects going on. He's an extremely talented individual with also a very unique background. So we're going to talk a little bit about what he's done with his marketing knowledge from Durham College's marketing program, and something very unique that he's created. And so I wanted to share it with everyone in the LinkedIn community.
Thanks very much.
All right, Nik, give us a little.
Well, a brief background on me. From 2006 to 2016, I was in the Canadian Forces. I released medically in May of 2016, and then in September I began my program at Durham College. I've completed 2 years, got my diploma, and I'm taking a brief hiatus before hopefully I'll be returning in September for the third year. But in that time, I've been using the knowledge that I've gained in marketing and product design and how the behind the scenes works for getting a product from an idea to market. And I've partnered with my friends at the brand Pink City. They're a Toronto-based streetwear label to create a jacket that is inspired by both my military career and some of the other hobbies and interests that I have. We have some embroidered work here to show some of the inspiration from aircraft, where they have warning markings, patches, and it's got a very minimalist color blocking with white, black, and gray, but it's also reversible. So here we have the pink side of the jacket, I guess you could call it, or the activated side is what I like to call it. The other inspiration for the jacket came from my love of a series called Gundam Unicorn. And the Gundam in that series, it's a giant robot, and it has a transforming aspect where it starts off very sleek and minimalist, and that's where the white, black, and gray side comes in. And then the panels open up, and there's a kind of glowing energy underneath them, which is why I decided for the reflective bordering on the pink panels. And the logo, of course, is borrowed from Gundam Unicorn.
How long does it take to get a product like this out there? Because I know there's streetwear. I guess this would be defined as streetwear, and I think you called it nerdy streetwear.
Nerd inspired.
Nerd inspired, which is great.
Their headline is that streetwear designed to turn heads. And they're definitely a couple of really nerdy guys, Mike and Chris. They're the Tongue brothers. They're both in Toronto. And myself, when I was getting out of the military, one of the things that was a creative outlet for me while I was waiting for the transition from military to school was collecting action figures and photography. And that's how I was able to get the opportunity to meet with Mike and Chris at a gaming convention, actually. And they've got a really neat process in place where they'll reach out to local artists that they want to work with, or vice versa, and they handle the whole manufacturing process. But everything's said and done, from a sketch on paper to actually having the jacket in hand, it took about a year and a half.
About a year and a half. So that shows a lot of perseverance, tenacity, and I imagine you learned quite a bit about yourself and
quite a bit, yeah. There's a lot
business.
of patience.
Yeah, and I know you have that. Nik, I'm so impressed with you and what you've accomplished. You know, I've been following Nik for a little while on social media now, and I've been watching his progress and the artistic talent he has with both final flash photography and creating these like amazing products. And it just really talks to the kind of person he is. He's very focused, very persevering, diligent, and he was always such a calm, focused student in class. So all of those qualities together of just, this is what you get.
Thank you very much.
It's really amazing. So I wish you a lot of luck with your entrepreneurial ventures, and I want you to keep doing the side hustle, keep pursuing this, because that's really what's going to take you places.
Thanks very much.
So all the very best.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you're welcome, and good luck with your future.
Thank you.
Okay.